Okay, good. So, guys, we're going to get right to this and do a really quick video because I know it's late. It's 1:40 a.m. and Sweetie is doing really well with her surgery stuff, but she's starting to get into whiny mode if I don't tuck her into bed and give her little kisses on her head. So with that said, let's get right into it as quickly as we can. Rolling from 2024 into 2025 Social Security changes. On November 21st, they switched to appointment only for most individuals going to field offices. So if you go there, they're going to try and set you up with an appointment and turn you away unless they are basically not having anybody there. But most Social Security field offices already have a lot of people there. Next thing, they signed an agreement with the different unions to go ahead and still allow people to work from home 3 days of the week, 2 days of the week, 1 day of the week, etc. Although the commissioner has to show up every single day for work. Next one, on November 25th, they released a notification that basically, when it comes to portals, okay, so here's the deal. The new Appeals and Appointed Representative Processing Services portal offers an online service option for appointed representatives. Bottom line is that they've allowed, Sweetie, you okay? You okay? She's getting cranky. All right, I'm just going to make this real quick. They're changing attorneys' fees to $9,200. Cool. Next one. Here's the one about setting manner and appearance. They're changing how you can appear with your Social Security hearing, but it's still falling into the four main categories when it comes to having a hearing before the SSA for disability benefits. 1, in person. 2, you go to the office and you see a judge through a video teleconference computer at the SSA. 3, you go ahead and have your phone or computer go ahead and do the hearing, via video teleconference. And 4, the one I prefer, telephonic hearings, is just through the phone, so you can have paperwork in front of you because they can't see essentially what you are doing or having in front of you, so you can have lists in front of you. Yes, that's Sweetie in the background. She gets whiny at night. She's on meds too. So with that said, Sweetie, stop. I'm going to put you over there soon. All right, relax. Next one. Okay, we are excited to announce the expansion of services. I'm not allowed to give you the number, but basically they've given a number and expanded the abilities of the number for attorneys to be able to reach the SSA specifically for like payment stuff, some claim stuff, etc. To be fair, attorneys are not going to waste their time trying to call the SSA. They're just going to admin fax or admin portal into the ERE updates. It is so obnoxiously hard to get a hold of people at the SSA at this point. Sometimes it'll take over an hour. Sometimes it's just 20 minutes, but it's all over the place. Could be 5 minutes, but it's all over the place. I've waited a few times. It just didn't happen. I was like, no way in hell. When I get to 30 minutes, I got to do other stuff. Next one, supplemental security income was now available for basically doing online filings for many of the types of SSI people. Obviously, the entrants, refugees, asylum seekers, I didn't see that working there yet, but the aged individuals or disabled poverty individuals, yes, that looked good to go. That was done on December 17th of 2024. Now, Trump going into 2025, because he promised this, is very likely to pass the removal of taxation on retirement benefits. So if you work while you're retired, right, he's trying to remove the main taxation, the 25K, 34K. At 25K, they tax 50% of your retirement benefits. At 34K of earnings, they tax 85% of your benefits. He's trying to remove those. He used that as a technique to go ahead and get reelected. Again, all these politicians are coming out with things that were passed in 1983 or around 1983 to make sure that the Social Security trust funds would last longer. They're just chipping away because at this point, they're not worried about the trust funds. We'll see what happens. Next thing is this, the cost of living adjustment. You guys know 2.5%, likely increase of around $48 for the average person. Average retired person's going to get around $1,968 in 2025. Now, next thing, Social Security payroll, all right? The tax cap is going to move from $168,600 to $176,100 in 2025. So if you've earned up to Sweetie, chill out. Jeez. Really? All right, we're good. She's going to stop. All right, we're good. So if you earn up to $176,100 in 2025, bottom line is you're getting hit with that extra tax. Oh, she's I can hear her huffing and puffing. Oh, she's getting ready. She's gonna go full Sweetie mode. You're gonna hear barking very shortly. We gotta hurry up. All right, bottom line is this. Now, with all that said, Trump is basically going to go ahead and try to change some of the other things that they did in 1983. That's what I'm hearing from some of the other individuals on the Republican side that are advisors specifically to senators, specifically to House reps. Now, Medicare Part B coverage, full, around $185 if you earn less than $106,000. If you're earning over $106,000, $394,000, you're going to be paying Medicare $591.90 per month. If you earn over $394,000, you're going to be paying $628.90 per month. So, the more you make, the more you pay on a gig. All right, with that said, the Social Security trust funds are a shit show. Their health is getting worse. The biggest problem that nobody talks about is the fertility issue. Fertility issue causes all the problems down the line. Very simple, okay? People right now aren't making enough to pay for old people. People right now can't afford their student loans and have no savings. So this whole thing's turning to a shit show because there's no pensions. The 401ks can't get enough money in them. The Roths can't get going. And the student loans are just eating up whatever they have. They can't afford houses. And they are the new poverty class, middle class. That's the sad thing. And this is all while, let's call it like it is. The boomers are making fun of them. But again, the boomers, they were the ones who voted all this in. So good job. Next thing. All right, let's get to the next thing. As we look to the future with future legislation for the SSA, if the Social Security Fairness Act doesn't pass now, it will pass to Trump. Trump will likely get it to push through because Trump wants the win. If he's got a couple wins for Social Security benefits under his belt for the 4-year span of his last 4 years of being president of the United States, then in that instance, he will have been many, many, many times more successful than Biden at helping Social Security benefits for the American people. Of course, though, the real big thing that Trump can do for Social Security benefits going forward is basically make the economy work better. We're talking about treating the petrodollar with love, making sure that there are pipelines going here, there, and everywhere, making sure that the reserve currency is doing better. We've now officially hit, based off of what the senators are saying, $36 trillion in debt. We can't afford to print money. We can't afford to loan money. We are the weirdest superpower I've ever seen. We are a superpower that can't afford our own toys. We can't afford the jet fuel at this point. So the point is, I guess what I'm saying, we're going to have to enter into some kind of world war to reset all of these loans that we owe. But remember, the largest amount of, people or countries or groups that we owe is actually the American people. The American people have the largest debt taken against them, which is ironic because it's actually a double debt. The first debt that they have taken against us is basically our Social Security special bonds. They take what we pay in for Social Security, they convert it into a special bond, and then they spend it on stuff that they want. So the bottom line is that's the first debt that they've taken against us for what we pay in FICA taxes. And then, of course, there's the general debt that they take against us, which is basically where they borrow against our potential future work earnings or what we pay in taxes. So, to be honest, the shittiest boss, like if you were to be like, which boss was the worst boss in the history of the human race? That would probably be the US government or some evil, horrible historical figure that turned their armies on their people. Both, in this case, on an equivalent level. One is financial terror. The other one is basically military terror. So it's not good. It's a horrible situation. All right. With that said, we have covered a lot of details. I'm keeping this video short. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'm heading to bed. Also, with that said, if you could head to Google, type in Disability Resolution Law Firm or Disability Resolution Florida and throw up some stars. We always appreciate that. I will be going live on Friday to answer questions. I can't do it tonight. I'm too tired. It's 1:49 a.m. With that said, please remember, in the bio, there's a little area if you want to hire me for an hour to review a document, figure something out that's unique, or you're transitioning into disability benefits from the work environment, or you have a CDI unit that's investigating you. That's what those little hours are for with the mini private contract below. I will catch you all a little bit later. You have a wonderful, wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow to run whatever questions you have live on the phone. Thank you so much, and we'll catch up from there. Thank you so much. Attorney Walter Hnot. Bye-bye, everybody, and sleep well. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.